My name is Sue Sommers. We are in my studio outside of Pinedale, Wyoming, and I'm a painter. This space that we're sitting in is only a few years old. I finally committed to spending the money on a workspace that was comfortable to me, and it's made all the difference. I was able to really unlock a lot of creative energy by giving myself the space I needed. The view from the studio is most of the Sommers Ranch and also neighboring ranches that intersect with the Sommers Ranch and the Green River Valley. The Green River is a big part of the ecosystem here, and I've been fortunate enough to have pack trips up to the headwaters of the Green River, so I feel connected to it. I got to a place with some of my location-specific landscapes up in the mountains where I felt like I was repeating myself, and I also wasn't reaching people who didn't know the precise locations that I was painting. And I wanted to be able to go deeper into that sublime place where you feel a connection to the light and the color and the motion in the place you're at. So I found that just by walking outside of my house, I could see light and color interact in a way that I thought was sublime. And I would capture little color swatches, I called them, in my memory, and I would bring those back to the studio and try to reproduce not necessarily the exact colors or patterns I saw, but the feelings they evoked inside, using light and color in the paint and brush stroke, of course. And so these paintings are abstractions that come out of the landscape. I like to tell people that rural Wyoming is the best place in the world to make art, but it's one of the hardest places to market art because we don't have big cities and we don't have art critics coming through and writing reviews. We don't have a high enough population base for those things, and so the nation, or possibly the world, needs to know what kind of art gets made in Wyoming that doesn't fit the sort of stereotype of Western genre art. There's a lot more art here that is capable of being in dialogue with the rest of the world, with the contemporary art world. And 4 of my artist friends and I kind of put together the Pipeline Art Project as a way, and the slogan is pumping art from the energy state of Wyoming. As we become successful outside the state, we make better and better art, we raise the profile of Wyoming, and we do better as art professionals. But it's hard for me to see how more art and culture could ever be a bad thing.